I'm here with my buddy Philip Williams, and I'd like to encourage you to watch the Phil Williams Show, and you can go to patriotinsights.com.
All right. Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
It is that time for my response to a tweet. And today's tweet says, Trump found the angry button of Americans and is about to fix it. That makes folks angry. Trump found the angry button of Americans and is about to fix it. And that makes folks angry. I tell you guys, you Trumperts really are amusing group of people. I just wish I knew, was this the Democrat hiding behind the R, Trumpert, or I don't know. Anyway, here's my response to the tweet. I was giving this a lot of thought. You know, you guys seen my tweet yesterday about the BET guy, Jesse Williams, and of course, just right on par. It wasn't going to go viral because, I'm not doing ridiculous things. I'm not smoking dope, and I'm not doing a bunch of retarded, ridiculous things to go viral. It was some facts to it, but anyway. Giving this a lot of thought. This is why we're angry. And I know it's going to be a difficult pill for people to swallow. But we're angry for multiple reasons, but there's a big, huge factor. We're waking up and finding out that we've been scammed. This is why we're angry. We're waking up and finding out we've been scammed out of our true worth, our true purpose, and our connection with our Creator. We're waking up and find out we've been scammed. So we don't know our worth, we don't know our purpose, and we are massively disconnected from God. Let me give you some examples. Look at it. You're waking up and finding out that you didn't evolve from an ape, but you've been chained like a trained monkey. That makes you angry, and your inability to admit it is creating a different factor. We didn't evolve from apes. We are intelligently designed. And it would take a moniker of stupidity to believe that you have evolved from some ape somewhere. If this was true, there would not be any apes. It would just be all humans. Or we can sit back and we can watch an ape give birth to a monkey, another ape, and watch it change into a human. We've had apes long enough while this is being sold to us, and we've been scammed out of our true value and our true worth. We've had them there. There should be no apes. But you're waking up and finding out you're being scammed. And then when you try to articulate the scam, they move the bar. They move the timeline. They add another scientific theory to it so that they can keep their ridiculousness. And you're angry because you realize you fell for that scam and you thought you were smarter than that. Another reason why you're angry. You're waking up and finding out that you've been scammed out of the strength of your mind. You've been scammed out of the strength that you have in your mind. And you've been scammed into looking at the strength of the dollar. So you don't understand your true strength. Your mind over matter. You see, you've been scammed out of that. You think that strength comes because of money and material things and stuff. And you're waking up every day and finding out that that's ridiculous. But you just don't know how to admit it. And I'm going to show you a common theme with the potential solution. Now that you're waking up, but since you can't admit it, you're angry. Another thing that you're finding out is that we're in an election season when you're finding out you've been scammed. And now we're in election season to where we think if we elect a schemer, a scammer, or a con artist, it's going to fix things. We now honestly believe that the two people that we have as our presumptive nominees, both of them are scammers and schemers and con artists. Selfish individuals for themselves. And we really, really think that they're going to find a solution for us collectively. And we're being scammed into that too. You're waking up with these things every day and it makes you angry because you can't admit it. Another thing that you're finding out is that you've been scammed into believing that the love for others means that you have to love what the others do. And you can't hate that action without being called a hater. See, you've been scammed. And you're waking up and finding that out. There's a part that says, yes, I love other people. I love human beings. That's good. But then you got to love the sin that they're doing too. And you're saying, no, I can love the sinner, but I can hate the sin. And then now they're telling you, those scam artists that's hijacked what God means by love, those scam artists are telling you, no, you're not allowed to hate the sin. That makes you a hater. And so you're conflicted because you know you're a lover, but you got these people that's loving sin telling you're a hater if you don't love their sin too. You're finding out you're not allowed to hate the sinner. Hate the sin. You're finding out every day you're waking up, I'm not allowed to hate the sin like God said I can. You have replaced God. And you're waking up with this and it makes you angry. God says you're supposed to love the sinner and hate the sin. And now you got your new gods, your education people, the people you're listening to on TV, the people listening to on radio, your church pastors and everything like this. They are talking you out of hating the sin. They're telling you you're supposed to love them and what they do and all those things, and you're angry because you don't know how to stop it. And it makes you angry. You're finding out, you're waking up and finding out the vision that you have for your children is not being shared with the people who are visioning your children 8 hours a day in a school place. You're finding out the vision that they have is not the vision that God has for them. And you're waking up finding out that, guess what? Even you as their parent might not have the vision that God has for your children. So you definitely got another whammy. You got one whammy because the school system that you're teaching, that you're sending your children to, that God blessed you with, doesn't have the vision of God for your children. They have a God-awful vision for your child. And it's quite possible that you do too. You're angry because you're finding out that not everybody has the vision of God for your children, but you've been scammed into sending your children to them. But here's the biggest thing of this whole scam. That you're not. You've severed your connection with God for a whole bunch of stuff that you're idolizing. And the only way to fix it is to get rid of stuff, and you like your stuff. You love your stuff. You love your things. You love them. You love your drugs, your alcohol, your sex. You love it all too much and you can't get rid of it. And you're waking up and finding out that you have been scammed out of your purpose. And it makes you angry. So angry that you think that a scam and a con artist is going to be your savior. When God sent his only begotten son to do that. He didn't send you Donald Trump. He didn't send you Hillary Clinton. He didn't send you Barack Obama. He didn't send you George Bush. He sent his son, Jesus Christ, because he's not a man that should lie. And you know it. And that makes you angry. Come on, people. Hey, I'm Phil Williams. And that demon inside you right now that makes you feel angry at me, tell him that's Phil's response to a tweet on the Phil Williams Show.